the Trump administration might be leaning on Israel to achieve its aims in the Middle East. We all know that the United States' influence shrunk and declined in the Middle East after it has become self-sufficient in oil, because it used to be interested in oil, protecting oil, and getting oil. Now the United States doesn't need oil, so China has become more important. But it seems that the Trump administration will be dependent solely on Israel to achieve its aims, whatever these might be. So what do you think of this analysis that Trump will be allied with Netanyahu, with the government of Israel, whatever it does? And obviously this is not going to be liked by the Arab masses and Arab countries in general. Thank you. Thank you. And that is to Denise.
Thank you. The United States is self-reliant on oil, but it is interested in stable oil prices. So it can't entirely dismiss itself from the Middle East because we can rely on our own oil. So that doesn't matter.
Its influence declined.
That I agree. Totally agree with you on that one. But back to allying with Israel no matter what it does. One, it's very clear. Israel will remain an essential and critical partner and ally of the United States, Democrat, Republican, there it is. But I don't agree necessarily no matter what it does, because I have to, no matter what Prime Minister Netanyahu does. That I think that there, again, I don't see him having carte blanche because President-elect Trump has to negotiate a settlement to these wars. And therefore, that is not going to mean alienating very important Arab Gulf states. It can't happen that way because you cannot have the Abraham Accords, you can't have the key tenets of what he wants to accomplish in the Middle East without having important relationships with the Arab Gulf. And quite frankly, I don't see this dichotomy because Israel's relationships, again, this war has to be stopped and ended, but Israel's relationships with the Gulf, potential Abraham Accords. But Jordan, these are also maintained and they're still very important with Egypt as well. So not carte blanche for Netanyahu, very important, very critical U.S.-Israeli partnerships and relationships, but at the end of the day, end the wars.